Greetings, everybody. It is the African Witch Bitch. Hi, Hoodoo Practitioner. Okay, so let's get started. I got a bunch of my beautiful Hoodoo Boos asked me to do a reversal spell. Okay, and this is exactly what I'm about to do. Let's say you got this one dumbass bitch, whether it be a dude, because dudes can be the biggest bitches, ladies, you already know, or some janky ass popcorn ass female who want to send some shit your way by way of negativity. This doesn't necessarily have to be hoodoo. It doesn't necessarily have to be spell work, because I know what you're thinking. African witch bitch. This bitch is sending a bunch of negativity my way, but she doesn't practice hoodoo, or she's not a practitioner of any type of pagan practice. That's fine, long as it's anything negative. You have a right to protect yourself, your household, and the people you love by sending this shit right on back to her or him. So let's get started. First thing you're gonna need is a reversal candle. These are kind of hard to come by, but guess what? Check my website. I will sell these to you either individual, or I'll prepare this bitch to you exactly what I'm about to do now and ship it right to you. The only thing you have to do is spend some time with it, meditating with it, holding it to you, and make sure you put your intent in the spell so that whatever negativity that's being sent to you, you send that shit right on back to you. I call this spell the bitch tried, or nice try, bitch. That's the name of this spell, okay? All right, so this is what you're going to need. A candle, double action reversal candle, just like this one. You can tell because it says it right here, or it says it right here on the back, okay? This is a reversal. It sends the shit right on back, okay? I consider this protection work. This is not evil. I know a bunch of people are like, you're supposed to forgive your enemies. Yeah, okay. No, you have a right to send whatever they're doing to you right on back to that ass. So the first thing you are going to do is cleanse. I am using African Witch Bitch Rose water to cleanse. Okay, you get you some on your hands. This stuff smells really good too. And I make it. It's very cheap. And you're sending it out. You're anointing it away from you, because this is energy you are sending out. Okay? Ooh, that smells good. All right. After you get this nice and cleansed up, right? Next thing you are going to need is I use a screwdriver and a lighter. And I'm going to show you why. You're going to light this, you're going to heat this damn screwdriver up. You don't need no bunch of fancy equipment in hoodoo. Remember I told you the ancestors didn't have much. They had only what they can gather from the earth. So you don't need no big fancy elaborate thing. And you know, like I said, I prepare these for you for next to nothing. You'll be real surprised. You look on my website, and my website and the items that I'm using for this spell is in the description box below, along with my email if you need to contact me. Okay, get it all heated up. You're gonna punch a hole at 12 o'clock. You see how that goes in real easy because it's hot. 2 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 7 o'clock, and 10 o'clock. All right, that went in real easy. You see that? Next thing you are going to need is a type of commanding oil. Any type of oil that commands, that would be great. Any type of oil that stops evil, that would be great. I'm using African Witch Bitch Commanding Oil. Your girl got you. Check the website. And I'm going to put a few drops inside each hole that I just punctured. Remember, I'm doing this away from the wick. I'm doing this away from the wick. You don't overload the wick, because that's how you can make your candle catch fire and kind of explode and crack. You don't need that, so you do it away from the wick. Now I have my herbs. I have commanding and protection herbs. So you don't need one of these. You don't need all this expensive shit. First herb that I'm using is dried coconut. Coconut is excellent for protection. And I'm gonna crunch this shit up in a counterclockwise motion. Next thing I'm using is some cloves, whole cloves. I'm crunching these hoes up in a counterclockwise motion. Remember, counterclockwise, you're driving shit away from you. Crunch these bitches up nice, too. And you think about, while you're crunching them up, you think about how this person came for you. Don't necessarily have to be witch related. It could be a bunch of negativity. Let's say you got in-laws that are some straight up hoes. Not hoe like sell their body hoe, but mean as fuck doing hoe ass shit. And they're sending a bunch of negativity. You send that shit right on back to them. Next, I'm using some dill seeds. This is good for protection as well. I like to add, a lot of people just like to dump their herbs in all at once. I like to add my herbs in one at a time to give them time to fuse with the other herbs. And I like to put my intent as I'm crunching. How you gonna send some nasty shit my way? I don't bother no goddamn body. You understand what I mean? Next, some good old-fashioned lemongrass, baby. Lemongrass is a good protection herb. It's an herb to stop evil. Anytime you want to stop something bad or banish something, lemongrass is a good herb to use. Just crunch it up in there nice. Get a good mixture. Counterclockwise. Last but not least, one of my favorite herbs to use for a lot of shit is rosemary, dried rosemary. I love rosemary. I love using rosemary. It's an all-purpose herb, but it's also good for stopping evil and protection. You crunching this shit up. You think about how fucked up they're being towards you. How you don't deserve none of the shit they're doing. You don't need none of that negativity shit your way. They can miss you with that bullshit. You know what I mean? Now that you got you a nice good old-fashioned herb mixture, you're going to put this in the candle. You're going to sprinkle it in a counterclockwise position away from the wick. It don't take a lot. Then you're going to take your screwdriver and try to push them down off into the holes that you already poked. Best you can. Don't have to be perfect. They messed with the right one, didn't they? Exactly. All right. Yes, that looks good. Yes. Now that you did that, move all this out of my way. Here comes the part. And I want you to sit up and really think about how this person got you messed up. How they're sitting up sending all this negativity your way. How you ain't done shit to nobody, but for whatever reason they want to send negative, whether it be magical negative or just negative. A bunch of bullshit ass gossip, a bunch of hearsay, a bunch of just mess, and you don't deal in that because you stay in your own lane. And these people want to come for you. This is what you do. Light it and you put your intent. Now this is a 7-day candle, 7-day candle. It lasts between maybe 4 to 7 days, depending. Okay, I didn't overload the wick. I make sure I push all my herbs to the side and stuffed a bunch of them down off in here. You light this bitch. When it's lit, you sit up and you put your intent in it, and you really sit down and contemplate sending it all back. Every incident that you send this shit right on back to them. Now, here's the question. A lot of people are like, what if I can't burn this in my house because my house isn't conducive for hoodoo, or I work during the day or whatever? I have no problem burning a 7-day candle on my altar because I live alone and I don't have to worry about such things. But if you're feeling apprehensive about burning a candle, you can put this in a bucket of water or a pan of water or a sink full of water in your sink and leave it lit. You don't have to worry about it going out. Or you can put it in your bathtub in like a bucket or a pan or some type of thing. Fill the water up to like here or to here or whatever. And you can leave it lit for 7 whole days. If the candle goes out, you got to redo the spell. Okay, you need a steady flame. That's what you're looking for. And if you see the flame doing some things, that means the spell is pushing through. If you have any questions about this spell or anything else you want to discuss with me, my email address is in the description box below. If you want to purchase any low-cost hoodoo supplies, my website is in the description box below. I hope you've enjoyed this spell and you guys have a great night. You send this shit right on back to them. Send it right on back to their ass. They fucking with you? This is protection. How you keep your household, your sanity, and the people you love safe. Ashe.